All right, folks, today we have a 2002 Dodge Neon EX. And let's start it up. All right, and as you can see, it starts right up there, and there's a look at our mileage, 102,632 miles. All right, let's just go through the equipment real quick. This has a good level of equipment for a Neon. It does have power windows, just in the front though. All right, so it's got power in the front. All right, and it does have power locks, and you can see those there. However, it's cranks in the back. All right, so that it does have power windows up front. It is an automatic. Okay, and we have, I just had the heat going, and it works really well. Whoops. So that's good. It's about 50 degrees out. I did have the air on earlier. It was tough to tell. I mean, it was definitely cooler, but it doesn't really help you when it's about 50 degrees outside. But as I can tell just by feeling, it switches through all the different modes from defrost to the front vents. So all that stuff works just as it should. Okay. Like I said, power windows are good. Power locks. I don't see cruise control. But like I said, it has a decent level of equipment. You know, it does have the power windows, power locks, you know, your radio.
He won.
There's some sports radio. Let's see if we can get some real music here.
First payment is $45.
So you can hear that, and a disc player as well. Rear defrost, which is nice. Okay, and of course your power outlet, which everything needs nowadays with the phone chargers. All right, so let's hop out and take a look at the motor. All right, folks, as you can see, it's a 4-cylinder, 2.0 liter 4-cylinder motor. What I'm going to do now is just kind of give you a look around and be quiet and let you listen to the motor. Alright, and if I can, I'll try to rev it up here. I'm going to figure out how to get my hand in here without getting caught. Alright, here we go. Alright, so as you can see, you know, it does, you know, run pretty good. And again, like I said, it is a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder, so it is a smaller motor. This is one of those cars, like I said, Dodge Neon, that's probably going to get good gas mileage, be perfect for a commuter or a first driver. All right, the next thing we like to do, sorry about my fingers there, is check the tire depth and the treads here. All right, and that one is right about between 6 and 7. I'd say closer to 6/32 on the front tire. All right, so there's still a decent amount of tread left on these. And the rear has, again, between 6 and 7. So this is the driver's side, front and rear. All right, as you can see. Okay. And this one, again, is right between 6 and 7. And this is the passenger side front, and now our passenger side rear tire. Alright, is right, this one's probably the lowest. It's right about 5/32 on that one. Okay, so they're not terrible. You know, they're decent shape on the tires. Alright, so let's look at the interior of this. You can see the dashboard's really nice and clean. It's not all busted up. You know, like I said, it's clean and shiny, and the seats are actually in really good shape as well. They're not ripped up. There's a couple little more discolorations and stains, I'd call them, right there on the seat. Excuse me. And have a look at our floor here, which is nice and clean. And here's our seat. There's a manual seat, your tilt, and how you slide it back right there. All right, and our door panel here. Again, all the plastic's nice and intact. Everything looks nice and clean. All right, now let's check out our door jambs. All right, you can see nothing going on up top, and down low is normally where you see, if you see any corrosion, it'll be down low. And as you can see there, it's very clean. And then down low on the door especially. But again, that one also is very clean there as well. All right, let's hop to the back here. Like I said, the seats are in really nice shape. Didn't see like they saw a lot, especially the back seats, didn't see a lot of wear and tear. There's not even any discoloration or staining back here. Floor and floor mats, again, are in really nice shape. There's the back of your seat here. Okay, so again, that whole back seat section is in really nice shape. So let's check out our door jamb here. We'll go up around the top. And down low. And then right into the wheel well there. Okay, and here's our door panel again. Really good shape here. And like I said, it does have the cranks in the back, so you can see those. Operate window, I don't know, there you go. Up and down. And let's get there. It is door jamb all the way down and around. As you can see, really nice shape there as well. All right, and here's our trunk. Here's our trunk lid. I'll just go around the edge of this. You can see no corrosion on the lip there. So that looks good. And you got a decent amount of space. There's your tools right there, your wrench, your lug nut wrench, and stuff like that for the spare tire kit. All right, and there's the edge. All right, and of course there's the actual spare, and that is a temporary tire. That's not a full-size spare there. All right, moving to the other rear seat. Again, this is, pretty good shape. See, like I said, one little spot there, a little discoloration more than anything. And there's a little hole there. Looks like a cigarette burn. Okay, and if that is a cigarette burn, I haven't noticed any smell of smoke, so that's always a good sign. And there's the back of the driver's seat in good shape. And our door jambs. Okay, and down low. Alright, and our door panel itself, again, in really good shape. There are crank windows in the back. You can see those. Down and up. No problem. Alright, and down low on the door panel. There's a little tinge of rust right there, but really overall it's in really nice shape as far as corrosion goes. Okay. Now our driver's side seat. Now this is, as in most vehicles, this is the one where you see a little bit more discoloration on the seat, but really it's not noticeable at all. Overall the seat's in good shape. No damage to the seat. Of course it does, like I said, this is just manual, slide back and forth that way. Here's your floor mat, brake pedals. It's a little bit of wear on the floor mat, but that's, perfectly acceptable. Okay. And there's our door jamb, and down low. Alright, all the way around. Okay, and the door panel itself. And again, nothing much going on as far as corrosion down low on the door jamb here. It's really, really clean as well. Okay. All right, so now let's get to the exterior of the vehicle. Let me roll this window up. Okay, the exterior of the vehicle. First things first, we'll start right here. And as you can see, the hood looks like it was kind of pushed up a little bit. There's about an inch, maybe half an inch gap there. And you can see right there in the front. All right, now that is really the only spot on the vehicle. The rest is the paint's all really clear and shiny. It's got a couple little nicks here and there, but overall, it's in great shape. So you can see the hood there, but this front fender's fine. Okay, and then going along the, actually let's do the roof first. See a little bit of scratching on the roof, probably just from sticks and whatnot falling off the roof, but overall it's really, really minor stuff. All right, and here's our door. Nice and clean, shiny paint all the way around, even down low here. Step back and let you have a look at this door. And nice and down low. Again, nothing going on down there as far as corrosion or anything. We get to our back quarter panel here. It's in really good shape. Alright. Maybe one little scratch right here. It's kind of tough to tell. It's one of those scratches you won't see unless the light hits it at a certain angle. Alright, so let's get back to the trunk lid here and your spoiler. Again, paint's really good shape. Nice clean silver, you know, it's not... It's a very common color, but it's nice to see that it's nice and clean. And here's our bumper. We got a couple scratches there, but no big gashes, nothing cracked, so the bumper's in pretty good shape. Both of our tail lights as well. Okay. And now to our other quarter panel here. Going up. Zooming out here to our gas tank, gas cap. Alright, and again, one little scratch right there, nothing really major. And our roof. And a spider. Other than that, the roof's in pretty good shape. Okay, like I said, there's your wheel well. Alright, and here's our door. It's in really nice shape. Overall, the car's in really good shape, you know, with the exception of the front there. So, and the front's not bad, it's just a little dinged up there in the front, pushed in a little bit. Okay, I'll give you a better view of that in a second. Down low. Then our other panel here, actually I will show you this. Let's see if I can get you a good view. Right there, we got a little chip in the windshield. Something that, you know, is pretty, unfortunately pretty common here with all the stuff we get going on in the winter. Alright, there's your front fender and front wheel well. And let me get you a step back of the hood. The hood's in really good shape. The paint's nice and clear. Everything, you know, looks good as far as the paint. And you can just see there's a little damage here. And it's obviously missing. There's probably a little plastic bit that goes in there that kind of goes in front of the radiator there. So, again, like I said, this would be perfect for a first driver, commuter car, something that's good on gas. It's small. You don't have to worry about maneuvering it around, especially if you're driving in the heavier populated areas where an SUV might be more of a pain than anything else. All right, folks, so the next step we're going to do is we're going to take it out on the road. All right, folks. Again, this is a 2002 Dodge Neon with about 102,000 miles on it. We're going to take it on a quick test drive. Alright, so I did have it running for about 15 minutes there. Started right up, no problem, with the motor warm, which is sometimes, you know, there's an issue when you start it warm, issue when you start it cold, so we always try to like to give you guys a chance to see that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just pull out, drive normally all the way up to the, accelerate all the way up to the speed limit. Alright, and as you can see, nice and smooth all the way up to 55 miles an hour here. And here's a little straight part to kind of take my hands off the wheel here. And you can see the car does track pretty straight down the road here as well. So there you go, nice and straight. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing on the way back and give it a nice brake check. Alright, and so far, you know, I haven't noticed any issues with any brake pulsation or any clunkiness in the suspension as well, which sometimes, you know, kind of indicates, you know, you might need some work up front or back depending where the noise is coming from. Okay. And I'll do the same thing again for you guys. Nice and straight. Okay, nice and smooth, shifted all the way up. I'm going about 55 miles an hour right now, and no problem getting up there as far as the shifting through the gears. Okay, now what I'm going to try to do now is pull it into this lot across from us where there's some loose gravel and give it a nice firm brake check, just see how our brakes operate. This is about 25 miles an hour. All right, and as you can see, the wheel, it swung a little bit. That's because there's a big hole here, but mostly, it was pretty solid. It didn't swing wildly left or right, which is good. And the car, I could feel the car wasn't getting pulled left or right as well, which is, a pretty good indicator. So, our brakes did operate there. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, pull across the lot here, or the road, I should say, back to our lot, and give you one last walk around of the vehicle. Okay. Alright. Okay, guys. Get you off the stand here. Alright, and one last walk around the outside of the car. And again, guys, this is a 2002 Dodge Neon EX with a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder motor in it. Something that would be perfect for someone who does a lot of driving, because it'd be good on gas. You wouldn't have to worry about a bigger vehicle, stuff like that. Or a first driver, something small, something easy to handle. It's automatic. It's got a decent amount of space, but they're not going to cram, 8 kids in there like a bigger SUV or something like that. And, the body overall is in good shape, and you can see the little issue up front on the hood. Other than that, it's really a clean looking car, both on the inside, on the outside. I didn't even show you this. It does have matching alloy wheels, and those look like they're definitely aftermarket. It doesn't look like a Dodge wheel. So it does, overall have a pretty good look. Runs good, drives good, something that would be good for, again, a commuter or first-time driver. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and we hope to hear from you soon.